Let's consider the area of motivational direction and look at the towards or away from meta pattern. These meta patterns determine how someone becomes motivated, either by an objective to be achieved towards or a situation to be avoided away from. People tend to move towards or away from values, i.e. things they are willing to invest time and energy in to either achieve or avoid. Hence, to motivate someone, it is necessary to discover their direction and the values that they move toward or away from. If you listen carefully to what a person says after the word because, you will either find a toward or away from statement. So how we recognise a person's motivational direction is in dialogue, asking why having something is important or what it will do. So, why is having that gym membership important? What will having the gym membership do for you? Away from people think in terms of what should be avoided and are energised by threats. If I exercise regularly and eat healthy food, I won't get fat. Away from people can be prone to procrastination. They won't necessarily act until the penalty for not acting gets painful enough. They can find it difficult to stick to goals, but are good at troubleshooting and firefighting. They stop bad things from happening. Away from people can easily spot what has to be avoided or potential weaknesses in plans. They become motivated when there is a problem to be solved and they sense trouble as looming. They can get distracted from their goals and often feel compelled to attend to negative situations. Whatever goes wrong, or might go wrong, will attract their attention, and this makes it difficult for them to prioritise. They are very good at solving problems, and they respond best to pressure. Away from, the motivation is about what they don't want, the situations to be avoided. So I'm going to the gym to stop me looking fat and to avoid a heart attack and being unfit. And the body language you would see with away from are gestures of exclusion, the shaking of the head, the arms indicating that something to be avoided or excluded. And the influencing language for away from people you can use are stay away from, get rid of, steer clear of, prevent, fix, avoid, eliminate, solve. These are all words that have much more meaning to someone who's running an away from pattern. A towards motivated person talks about what they want, to achieve, to gain, to get. So in the case of the gym membership, they might say, it's going to help me tone my body and look beautiful. I want to get the perfect figure. Towards people stay focused on their goal. They are motivated by achievement and the end result sometimes to the extent that they have trouble in identifying, ignore or minimise potential problems that may be encountered along the way. They are energised by goals and targets and are good at prioritising, and they respond best to incentives. Towards people think in terms of goals and are motivated by achievement. They can be great visionaries, but may also be naive as they have difficulty identifying problems. They may indulge in too much blue sky thinking or set unrealistic goals, but they generally get a lot out of life. So with a towards person, the body language you would see is pointing towards something, head nodding, and gestures of inclusion. And the influencing words for towards people are inclusion, attain, obtain, accomplish, etc. So working with towards people to motivate them, make sure you're highlighting what they are doing will help them get what they want. A person's motivational direction cannot be considered good or bad. It's just one direction or the other. Motivations go towards or away from what you care about, your values. So, for example, people often think away from is bad. But if you look at saving the whale, kicking out racism, saving the planet, that's not bad, is it? It's simply a direction. Being conscious of your own internal motivational direction can be very helpful. So if you have a towards preference and in a meeting find yourself getting turned off an idea because someone is raising a lot of problems, be conscious that you may not have been motivated to explore those potential pitfalls to the same degree as the person who's raising them, and that to achieve what you want, someone has to deal with the potential problems. So rest easy. Similarly, if you have an away from preference and are sitting in a brainstorm meeting where the purpose of the meeting is to throw out blue sky thinking, and you are seeing loads of potential problems in your head, perhaps recognise that to avoid spoiling the flow of creativity and upsetting people, that you should save the problems for when you are at a reviewing stage. So, understanding your motivational direction and spotting those of others can be very helpful in achieving more harmonious relationships and avoiding very common problems. If you want to learn more about meta patterns and enjoy a profiling session with me, please contact David at worklifedevelopment.co.uk or call me in the UK on 01273 323388. I can conduct profiling for meta patterns face-to-face, via Skype, over the phone or through a questionnaire. Thank you for watching my video.